Hi, you guys. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody? I gotta take a sip of my delicious cherry coke. Oh, this is so good. So good. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Report cards are getting handed out in fun little packets, and I hope yours is a good report card. I'm sure it is. You guys, you DC kiddos are just so smart. I just love it. Top notch for sure. Hey, okay, did you see? I posted a little bit about summer reading today, just kind of a little tease as I was working on it. Here's the plan. Monday through Friday, we are going to do something fun every day. I'm going to have a post every day, 10 a.m. And then on Wednesdays, we're going live at 10 a.m. And then we're going to read some of our summer reading books, and we will also do something else probably throughout that too. Got a fun little experiment we're going to try together the first Wednesday. So be ready for that. I'm also going to continue doing live story time, just the random books that we love so much every Wednesday throughout the summer at 3 o'clock. That way you can watch then or watch later, or we also have it on our YouTube channel. So you can check it out there. Today, I can't believe this. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself because I have not read enough books by one of my other favorite authors. I can't believe it. Just cannot believe it. So today, I thought it was super important to read No More Water in the Tub by my favorite author, Ted Arnold. You guys, when I was little, I got to meet Ted Arnold and he signed a book for me. It was the coolest thing. So not only does Ted write the words, he also draws the pictures. Double whammies. He is so cool. So we are going to read No More Water in the Tub. Phone's ringing. Whoops. Sorry, people. I'm on Facebook Live. I can't get there, but call back. In a bathroom near the top floor of a tall apartment building, William was ready for his bath. Walter had finished, and fresh water was running into the tub. Get in, William, said Mom. Walter keep an eye on your brother. Leave the faucet on another minute, then no more water in the tub. Mom, William said as he climbed in. I like it deep. You heard me. 1 minute. She closed the bathroom door and she left. Walter reached for the tub faucet. Not yet, William yelled. I'm turning it on faster, Walter answered. So you'll get more water in 1 minute. Let's see how fast it'll go. He twisted the cold water handle and water gushed into the tub. What if I turned it all the way until it came off? Water blasted out of the fixture. In an instant, the bathroom flooded. The tub broke loose and floated away from the wall. When Mom looked in to see what all the racket was, water burst through the door, taking the tub with it. Down the hall, William sailed, leaving Mom and Walter behind. Picking up speed, he passed the kitchen and the living room, headed for the front door. It opened. I'm home, said Dad. Then out the door and down the steps, William in his bathtub. In the apartment below, Miss Mabel Hattie was serving tea in her bridge club members when she heard a bump at the door. That must be Betty at last, she said. As Mabel opened the door, she complained, Why are you always so late? But it was William who answered. I didn't know you were expecting me. As a wave of water tipped Mabel backward, William rowed his bathtub into the room. He circled the card table and followed the rushing waters back the way he came. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. One floor down, Sue and Vern, Maddie, were watering their houseplants. when they heard a knock, expecting pizza to be delivered. Sue quickly answered the door. "You're not a regular pizza boy," she sputtered as William surged into the room, followed by Mabel. Waves rolled through the apartment, crashed against the back wall, and turned. Then out the door and down the steps went William and his tub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Downstairs, Uncle Nash stepped into the hall to take out the garbage. He felt a drop of water and looked up. There was William in a bathtub, plunging down a waterfall where the staircase used to be. "I see your folks are having plumbing problems," Uncle Nash said as the churning water swept him off his feet. Past the door and down the steps, William in his bathtub, down went Mabel on the table, Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle was just about to put her last jigsaw piece into place. She heard a knock through her sister Natty was home for babysitting. But when she opened the door, it was William from the upstairs neighbors who spilled into the room. "I have a sinking feeling I'll never finish the puzzle," she cried as a surge tide swirled her around. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. While Mr. and Mrs. Hanratty were out, Natty Fuzzle was babysitting little Dottie. They were in the bathrooms reading a story when she heard a key in the front door. "That must be your mom and dad," said Natty when she heard the water roaring down the hall toward the bathroom. William's tub pushed the Hanrattys inside. "We're home," they managed to say. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to their fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. Little Dottie sailed the potty. Downstairs, the Gaddis string quartet had been practicing all evening. "Mind if I fix a snack?" called Mr. Bellow from the kitchen. "Make yourself at home," answered Miss Furlingatti. Suddenly the stove caught fire. Flames spread quickly. "Call the fire department!" cried Mr. Bellow. "The building is burning!" A fire alarm began to ring, and everyone leapt to their feet. Mr. Bellow reached the door first and threw it open, yelling, "Run for your life!" "But I just got here," said William. He and the neighbors stormed in on a tidal wave that flooded the burning apartment building. Flames hissed, smoke and steam filled the air. Just as quickly as the fire had started, it was gone and the water began draining away. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to the fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. Little Dottie sailed the potty. Mr. Bellow rode his cello. Fire trucks and crowds of people arrived as William clattered down the front steps of the building. The tub ran aground in the street, and William's neighbors washed up behind it. "Good work putting out that fire, son," said the fire chief. "You are a hero." He hung the heavy medal around William's neck, and everyone cheered. Then they all went home, Walter said. The end. "That was a great story, Walter. Tell me another one," begged William. "Okay," said Walter. William forgot all about turning the water off in 1 minute. The bathtub overflowed and quickly flooded the floor. Mom threw open the door and screamed, "No more water!" But she was too late. The tub broke loose and floated away from the wall, then out the window and down the fire escape went William in his bathtub. The end. I just love that book, you guys. My favorite one is No Jumping on the Bed, but I believe that our amazing principal, Mrs. Brown read this to you guys as a bedtime story, so I didn't want to read that one again. But if you have a chance to read Mr. Ted Arnold, this is another one I super suggest. So good, so good. But I do have one more I want to just do today, and it is called Parts. And sometimes we just don't know what's going to happen with our silly little parts. Again, it's by the coolest Mr. Ted Arnold. I just don't know what's going on or why it has to be, but every day it's something worse that's happening to me. I think it was 3 days ago I first became aware that in my comb were caught a couple pieces of my hair. I stared at them amazed and more than just a bit appalled to think that I was only 5 and starting to go bald. Then later on, I don't recall exactly when it was, I lifted up my shirt and I found this little piece of fuzz. I stared at it amazed and wondered what this all about, but then I understood it was all my stuffing coming out. Next day, when I was outside playing with the water hose, I saw that little bits of skin were peeling from my toes. I stared at them amazed, and then I gave a little groan to think that pretty soon I might be peeled down to the bone. Then yesterday, before my bath, as I took off my clothes, a chunk of something gray and wet fell right out of my nose. I stared at it amazed and thought, I should be feeling pain. Well, wouldn't you if you just lost a little piece of your brain? So now today I'm sitting here enjoying Dr. Seuss, and suddenly I realized a tooth is coming loose. I wiggle it amazed, dismayed, too horrified to speak. Without my teeth, how can I eat? Already I feel weak. Now I'm really worried. I'm as scared as I can be, 'cause finally what's happening is very clear to see. The glue that holds our parts together isn't holding mine. And now I'm thinking to myself, what's next in line to go? Might be my ears, it might be my eyeballs. How's a kid to know? One day I might be playing ball and have my arm fall off. Or maybe I could lose my head if suddenly I cough. Quite soon, I'll be in pieces, in a pile without a shape. Thank goodness Dad keeps lots and lots and lots of masking tape. What? You forgot to tell me? Teeth fall out? And when they do, some brand new teeth will soon begin to sprout? My hair, my skin, and everything? There's nothing I should fear? So all of me is normal? Whew, that's really good to hear. Then tell me, what's this yellow stuff I just got out of my ear? I love that book, you guys. Oh my goodness. So many crazy things to think about, huh? Hi, Bev. It's so good to see you. Thank you again for supporting us. I appreciate that. Well, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We will see you tomorrow. It's Friday. Yay, so much fun. So we will see you tomorrow at what time? 3 o'clock. All right, you guys, have a great day. Be kind.